usually say good afternoon, but it seems that we have some heartbreaking news of two teens who commit suicide because of their parents.
Two households, both alike in dignity in fair Verona, which we lay our scene. A pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, the fearful passage of their death-marked love.
These teens, Juliet Capulet and Romeo Montague, committed suicide because of the famous family feud between the Montagues and Capulet families, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean, causing 3 other deaths before the teens took their lives because of this feud.
2 of the deaths were not even related to the families. They took their life for which they thought there was no way out to express their love to each other. To them it was love at first sight when they first met at a Capulet-hosted party.
We now go to Claire, who is at the scene. Claire.
Good afternoon, Victoria and Charles. I am here at St. Richard's Cemetery at the scene of this suicide. There are lots of people showing grief for the 2 dead teens. There are memorials set up for the 2 teens as well as for Paris. People are welcome to bring flowers to these memorials. I'm now here with Friar Lawrence, who found both teens dead as well as Paris. Friar Lawrence, how are you involved with the death of these 2 teens?
I had known Romeo for a long time, and as a wishful act, I complied to his wishes and married Juliet in secret. I also supplied Juliet with a potion to make her appear dead so she could escape with Romeo.
What was your motivation behind these 2 acts?
All I wanted was to end the family feud between the Montagues and Capulets. I thought this would be the perfect solution. I did not intend for them to be dead.
Thank you, Claire. We just got new details on this suicide. Juliet Capulet died instantly by shooting herself in the head. Romeo died by taking a poison that he had bought from an apothecary. This is an illegal crime, and that apothecary is now in custody.
The gun that Juliet used had originally belonged to Romeo. The police believe Juliet took Romeo's gun after discovering him dead and shot herself with it. They have to investigate the scene further to be sure. We now go back to Claire, who has the new details straight from the Chief of Police. Claire.
I'm here with the Chief of Police, Caroline Gruber, with new details on this story. Officer Gruber, what do you know about these 2 suicides?
Well, Claire, we all know that this feud prevented Romeo and Juliet from being properly married, as we all know. But it seems that there are more details. Apparently, before Juliet faked her death and was under the influence of sleeping potion, until Juliet took a gun that belonged to the Montagues and took it against the head. That's all I know, but I will get back to you for more details.
Thank you, Officer Gruber. Lord Capulet, did you expect Juliet to get married behind your back?
No, I did not. Having her be married behind my back was the last thing that I thought she would do.
Now I'm here with Lord Montague. Lord Montague, did you expect Romeo to get married behind your back?
I never knew what Romeo was gonna do, but even for him, this was an outrageous act.
Lady Capulet and the nurse, did you expect Juliet to ever do this?
My poor baby girl, she had such a good life ahead of her. I did not expect my ladybird to do this. I knew nothing of these events. I only helped with the secret marriage.
This is a very heartbreaking story with a bittersweet ending.
Not only will the suicide of these 2 teens be remembered on this day will also declare peace between these 2 families.
The famous feud between the Montagues and the Capulets has finally ended because of their children's deaths.
Doth with their death bury their parents' strife, for never was a story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo.
As we just witnessed, the Montagues and the Capulets have made peace with each other over the death of their children.
Dude, all the flowers fell off! I started laughing! Oh, last time!